Looks like after unpacking a car full of photography equipment after a pop-up headshot day. My bag has 2 cameras and gear. I have a 2-sided pop-up backdrop. This one has a neutral and the other has kind of a multi-colored variegated. This is the most compact purse I can carry, so I know I can kind of tuck that away. I have 2 Westcott portable strobes. I love these. I can put modifiers on these. These are so reliable. I prefer them, the FJ 200, over having just camera on flash, because I want it to emulate actual light. I have a bag full of different gear. This one often has clips, it has gaffer tape, it might have a portable little hand tripod for my camera, all the different things. If I decide to walk with the strobe, I can pop this little diffuser on it. This one's pretty key. I love my spider holster, so this is what I put on, and I can have 2 different cameras right there on my hip. I love to shoot prime. I am sweating, and that way I've got everything just right there and I can move around. I'm not reliant on a table. I like a pop-up stool. This one's nice in that it's compact. It kind of depends on the event. If the people have been sitting a lot, then I'll usually do more standing poses, or if they've been standing a lot, I'll do sitting. So it kind of meets the people where they are. 2 sandbags. These are probably maybe 7 or 8 pounds. Something that will keep my tripods and light stands from moving. I like to bring just a white piece of foam board. It's not very compactable, and I could have done a fold out, but I like this because it's very lightweight. I can hold it with one hand, hold another camera, or ask somebody else to hold it, and it's very disposable if it needs to be, but I use it for a while. This is kind of the equivalent of a huge foam board. It's a V-flat. It can fold up, and it's about maybe 5.5 feet tall, white on one side, dark on the other, enough to support the pop-up 2-sided backdrops. So I can do it on white, I can photograph the client on white, black, tan, or that variegated, so that's really nice. I have a pop-up banner. So this shows, has a giant picture of my face that can be seen from across a big venue, plus my QR code. So the QR code takes them directly to my website, and I don't have to have as many like physical business cards. I love to interact with people one-on-one and exchange their information, but this way it can be a little bit more passive and they can follow me even if I don't get a chance to talk to them if it's a bigger event. I have my wagon, which I didn't actually need today, but I have with me. I got to park close enough to the venue that I could just bring my car right up to a back door, go up a couple steps and set up. I always bring a portable mirror. One's magnifying and one isn't, so that they can check makeup. I can see how much I'm sweating here. Luckily the event is indoors. And then I have a tablecloth that I use to put some materials. I don't usually bring like a full display of a bunch of my print products for these pop-up kind of headshot days, because they're really focused on more headshots and branding, and it's fewer things that I need to bring that might be breakable. I'll bring a couple modifiers here. So I love the Westcott gear. This is rapid box, but anything, you can do it and go ahead and collapse it. But if I can store it and I'm not having to re-pop it out, that's always good. And I love just a good plastic box to keep some papers and things. This is that other backdrop that I was talking about. and able to just kind of snap things together. Put this here. And some of it doesn't change from venue to venue, so I'm not having to recreate the wheel. And if it's raining, like it was going to this morning, it will keep things dry. I have a bunch of different light stands. This one's my favorite. The others have been with me over 10 years. This one's a cheetah stand, so it's nice in that I can pick it up, plunk it down. It's pretty heavy, so even if I don't put a sandbag on it, it's not going to tip over with a modifier. I like to bring one of these little stools. Sometimes I do it with people sitting, but more often than not, I am putting something on top of it. They can either lean like this, or I can bring this very lightweight plastic thing and create a little place where they can be moving and leaning, and people often feel a little more anchored. I have my giant curved eyeliner right there. The newer version is collapsible, and because this one works so well, I haven't bought the new one. But if I fly with it, I would want to get a collapsible one for sure. And I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.